Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Very exciting video today. We're talking about the Durango Hellcat. That's right. Going to put a picture there on the screen. I did a video over 4 months ago, on November 10th to be exact, explaining to you guys. I had an insider that sent me a picture of a Durango SRT with a Hellcat engine, or which looked to be a Hellcat engine with wires and all kinds of devices hanging out of it. And I told you guys there was a Durango Hellcat in the works coming out. And a lot of people said I was reaching and I was making stuff up. Nobody believed it. And then Mopar Insiders, 4 months later, gets confirmation that a Durango Hellcat is coming and that Dodge is moving forward with its plans to build this vehicle. I said this 4 months ago that it was coming. I said it was coming for sure. I said that in November, for sure, the Durango's coming. Somewhere later on this year, we are going to see the Durango Hellcat. Now, I don't know if they're going to call it a Durango Hellcat or an SRT Hellcat, or if they're just going to come up with a new name for it. They called the Jeep Grand Cherokee a Trackhawk, but that's only because it was Jeep brand and not Dodge. Most likely, they're going to call it a Hellcat Durango. They also said that the Durango was going to move to a body-on-frame, and in one of my live videos back in January, I had explained that is not going to happen, and here we are, yet again, and they're saying that it is not going to happen. They're delaying it by 2 to 3 years. I don't think a body-on-frame Durango is even coming. I think this is Dodge's way of changing their mind and trying to hide it and flush it down the toilet and kind of brainwash us and make us forget by delaying 2 to 3 years, giving us a Hellcat Durango. We're really not going to care about a body-on-frame anymore, which makes the vehicle heavier and not handle as good. I just don't think a body-on-frame is coming for the Durango. I could be wrong, but so far I have been on point. I've talked about the 426, the wide body Charger. I've also talked about the Hellcat Durango and the lack of body on frame, which wasn't coming. And all 4 of those things have happened. And so I just don't think Dodge is going to do that. But if you look at the screen, you'll see that could be what the Durango Hellcat would look like. There's also another rendering here of what the Durango Hellcat could possibly look like. Either way, my Durango ran 0 to 60 in 3.7 bone stock. So it really would not be hard to see the Durango Hellcat running 2.9 or 3 flat. It's got a longer wheelbase than the Jeep Grand Cherokee does. It's better balanced. Anybody who watched my Durango SRT videos knows that I compared it directly to the Jeep SRT, and I was getting just as good, if not better, times with the Durango. I guess due to the wheelbase and just the way it was set up, who knows? But 3.7 0 to 60 with 470 horsepower. Now you're talking 707 with all-wheel drive. I really don't see it being too hard to get 3 flat or 3.2 depending on the conditions. Going to be wicked fast. Times are going to be in the mid to high 11s easy all day, and that's bone stock. That's very fast for an SUV. And of course, there was going to be a Hellcat Durango. We got the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, and they're doing this to compete directly with BMW X3M, X5M, the Mercedes GLS AMG. Dodge is definitely competing directly with BMW, Mercedes, Porsche, and Lamborghini with this SUV. If you think about it, the price is probably going to be very close to the Jeep, but the Grand Cherokee SRT is more expensive than the Durango SRT, so I'd expect to see prices in the 80 to 85, about 5,000 less than the Jeep, but we're going to have to wait and see for pricing. It's very exciting news for me. I cannot wait. I may just have to get this over the Ram Rebel TRX, as I loved my Durango SRT, and I wanted to get another one, but since the Hellcat Durango is coming, I'm almost for a certainty going to order this over the GT500 or the Ram Rebel TRX. So if you guys want to see the Durango Hellcat on the channel, definitely share this video with everyone. Watch, like, comment, and definitely get it out there, because the more subscribers I get, the closer I am to getting another vehicle for the channel, and the Durango Hellcat is definitely going to be that vehicle. I think the bank orders are probably going to open up later this year as a 2020 vehicle. You could see formal announcements on this vehicle by midsummer, like they did with the Durango SRT back in mid-2017. So stay tuned for that. One thing that's going to be different about the Durango Hellcat versus the Trackhawk is the intake is going to be more performance-oriented, like the Red Eye or the new Hellcat with the snorkel hood. We're going to get a open box intake with Ram Air. It's going to be a lot different than the Jeep Grand Cherokee, as the Durango is more performance oriented. Dodge has already said this. That's why all the Durangos pretty much come with the SRT hood, with the exception of the base model and the GT. They have the Blackout, the RT. They all come with that new aggressive front end. The Charger's even getting the Durango SRT style front bumper. Dodge is definitely trying to beef up the Durango Hellcat as being the more sporty version, and the Trackhawk being the more luxury version, which goes without saying, as it's the Dodge brand, it's the performance and SRT lineup. So I'd expect to see a much better intake on the Durango than the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Thank you so much for watching. If you're stopping in for the first time, go ahead and subscribe, comment below, thumbs up. What do you guys think of today's video? Check out drivewithdemons.com, get your key tags, hoodies, t-shirts, and more. And don't forget, guys, share this video with everyone. For all my returning subscribers, thanks so much for watching. Take care and have a great night.